everyone, welcome back to my channel. I managed to get my hands on the new xobeauty lip liners. Shannon did say that she is, or had manufactured them as the wooden ones because you definitely get more product out of it compared to say like Color Cosmetics or just any other lip liner that has the retractable, the automatic retractable one. Not that there's anything automatically better because you still have to manually twist it, but plus you definitely get more product out of a wooden one compared to a smaller one. So obviously it's not out of the package just yet, I just received it today. Okay, so it comes in, oh yeah, I also did get the Rescue Me lipstick. Is beneficial for her favourite animal rescue centre, Hoo-Ha, help us helping animals. I always thought when she was saying Hoo-Ha it's like WHOOHAA Hoo-Ha, but no, it's helping us helping animals, which is cute. So that's obviously what the package looks like. So you get the pink, the white box but with the little black polka dots on it. Just going to remove the bow thinger a long way around because that makes life complicated for myself. And I do have a pair of scissors, two pairs of scissors right in front of me, and I'm still choosing to wiggle it off. There's one in here called Shannon. Oh, there's two rows of it. I thought there was just one singular row. So I was thinking, surely there's a lot more than that because Shannon, had she was talking a lot, but she had quite a long video. And a lot of lip liners, which I'm not complaining about. So the first one we've got is Michaela. One of these are also named after her family as well. Olive, Sally, Shannon. Nice hot pink one. Tracy, Valerie, Marie, and that is actually how you spell my middle name. Lauren, Ainsley, Kelly, Jocelyn, and Holly. I definitely want to try Shannon first because obviously that's my name. Let's try to find it again. Here we go. So I'm definitely trying Shannon first because when Shannon tried it on, as in Shannon Harris, when she tried it on, she is technically a bit paler than I am. I am under ring lights, I look like I could match right up to her, but in real time I do have a lot more olive skin. I do have a lot of green pinky undertones, so I'm hoping that this will suit me because when she put it on, it was a very typical Barbie pink. And this is such cute packaging. It kind of reminds me of either Rimmel or Revlon lip liners. So this is what they look like. I don't have an autofocus camera, so hopefully you can see that. Yeah. So let's start off with. Alright, so let's zoom you guys in so we can get a nice quick close up of these colours. Okay, so start off with Shannon. Okay, I'm satisfied. I'm not freaking out anymore. The colour actually does work really well for my skin tone. If you are darker than me in skin tone, like more olive skin tone, this will definitely work really well. When Shannon first put it on, she's quite paler than what I am, and it looks quite bright on her, but putting it onto myself now, I'm resting in peace, so to speak. So this was in Shannon. It's such a beautiful colour. It's still kind of neon, but at the same time it is definitely wearable. I love this shade straight off the bat, so this was once again in Shannon. Okay, so up next is going to be Kelly. I think majority of these lip liners are named after her cousins. This one is named after her mum. My other one is named after her grandmother. The grandmother that passed away that she was always talking about in her vlogs. For the most part, it's just basically friends and cousins. So now we're going to go in with Kelly. As you can see, I do have like quite a lot of pink residue left over. So in other words, and these lipsticks will definitely last. I mean lip liners, not lipsticks. So this one was in Kelly. It's a very pink toned brown, and it works so well with this makeup, I'm just saying. So this was once again in Kelly, a beautiful, very warm toned pink toned brown. Like I just said, it works so well with this makeup. I do have Dominic Cosmetics on my eyes, by the way. So once again in Kelly, and I love this shade too. Everything about xobeauty I love. I do find that two of her liquid lips didn't quite suit me as well, but which was Elysian and Laton. I just gave those two to my sister, but other than that, everything else works really well for me. So in the recording apparently I didn't. So now going in with Michaela. I'm just basically picking them randomly. Okay, so this one once again felt a little bit gripped onto the skin, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. As baby pink as I thought it would be, like it definitely clashes with my skin tone really well. So this one was once again in Michaela. Yeah, my memory's getting better with these names. So it's really nice, very soft, muted, considerably grey tone pink. Like, it is just such a nice colour. So it's once again in Canada. Alright, up next is going to be Ainsley. It's definitely one of her cousins. And Ainsley is, as far as I remember from Shannon's video, is a nice bright orange, which yes it is. I'm also tempted to see without any moisture on the lips, these lip liners have quite a good grip on the lip, but if I do moisturise my lip, my top lip just by itself, I just want to see if moisturising the bottom lip will help make the liner spread a little bit easier and more smoother. And it goes on 100 times smoother, so definitely put on some lip balm before you put lip liners on, or any form of lipsticks, especially if they're wooden. Okay, so this product definitely goes on a lot smoother and more even, etc. when your lip has gotten some moisture on it, but it's just ordinary. You will put a little grip on your lip. So this was once again Ainsley. It's just a beautiful orange shade. Definitely reminds me of just definitely an orange shade from xobeauty. I can't remember what it's called, but there's definitely an orange, either liquid lip or lipstick. The way these lip liners are so beautifully pigmented. You could, I think Shannon said that you could definitely wear them as a lipstick if you want. You don't have to match them up with anything else unless you want to. So this was once again in Ainsley. Such a beautiful orange shade. Alright, now going in with Marie, which is actually my middle name. Okay, I stopped recording, but I'm basically just still putting on... Where did your box go? Right here. I'm still putting on Marie. How did I forget that? That's my freaking middle name. Okay, so this shade pretty much clashes right in with my lips, but you can probably still see it on camera. I can't really, but it's definitely there. It does, however, remind me of a much better version of Macau from Gigi Hadid. I ended up giving that one to my sister, as well as 2 other lip liners, because they were just so washed out and pale on my own lips. I seriously felt like I was wearing a concealer on my lips. They were just so... you could not even see it on the lips. So Nikki's tutorial, she put Macau on and you could see it beautifully across her own lip. And for the colour that's supposed to be on my lip, it looked like either not there at all, like I just put my own lip shade on, or it looked like in concealer. It was one or the other. So this one, Marie, it definitely reminds me a lot of that, but I can actually see the colour on my lips, so I'm definitely one hell of a happy camper, even though I hate camping with this shade. So it's also my middle name. That's beneficial for me twice now. There's a shade named after all Shannons in the world, and then there's a shade that has my middle name and probably everyone else's middle name and all first name. So Shannon does think of everybody. Sweet. Up next is going to be Tracy. I think Tracy was one of her aunts. It could also be one of my cousins, I don't remember. It's kind of nice bit. This is going to be a nice lavender purple. Okay, hands down, this definitely reminds me so much of Jeffree Star's Sagittarius and all the other silver one that he has. I can't remember what it's called, but there's definitely 2 silver ones, silver grey lavender ones that he has, and this definitely reminds me of that. So this was once again in Tracy. So if you all know what Jeffree Star's Sagittarius looks like, then this might take a while. I don't remember if it's the red tube or the grey tube. Yeah, Sagittarius. So this one was Sagittarius, and that's the lip liner. This one was Deceased. Obviously a little bit darker, more brown tone, but it's like a family here, come on. So this lip liner here was once again in Tracy. Next shade up is going to be Valerie. Such an old-fashioned sounding name. Something you'd hear in the golden times, or something you probably hear out of the times of like Pride and Prejudice era, as in E-R-A, not E-R-R-O-R. Anyway. Okay, so this shade is like a perfect representation of what I was talking about with my cowl. Practically erasing my own lip shade and then giving me like concealer lips. I don't hate it, obviously. I love everything xobeauty. Not just because Shannon's over, but because I do love the quality and the quantity over xobeauty. This shade is wearable, but it's just not for me, so I'll definitely give this one to my sister because she is paler than I am. This will suit her a lot better. This one was once again in Valerie. I will definitely give this one to my sister because I can't really see myself wearing this level of a nude lip. Also giving me a very subtle Me So Pretty vibes from Too Faced Melted Matte Rain. So that one can go to my sister. Right, next shade along is going to be Jocelyn. It'll be a bit more of a mauve, pink toned, red, orange, brown. Not recording, but I didn't say that much anyway. I just got done putting this lip liner on. This was once again in Jocelyn. This is definitely a lot more, much more warmer pink toned brown. It's very peachy as well, like the whole range of the colour Jenna's peachy look. This shade comes in pretty close to in comparison. This shade was once again in Jocelyn. It's a beautiful shade. It definitely works well with my skin tone and what I'm wearing as far as makeup goes. So once again, Jocelyn. Okay, there's 4 more to go. So next one up is going to be Holly. Okay, so this definitely pales in comparison and very close to Shannon's hot pink. This one's definitely just a little bit tiny bit more toned down, like tiniest bit. But this is definitely a beautiful shade, which is Holly. It's such a really nice wearable warm tone pink. Next up is going to be Lauren. Okay, so this was once again in Lauren. This is definitely going to be perfect for underneath Wabi Sabi, Shannon's darkest purple shade. So this is so beautiful. Definitely a very nice vampire shade. I mean, not all vampires are technically considered dark in makeup, but it's like a very deep, perfect for autumn type of shade. And ironically, I'm in autumn. This definitely works so well for my makeup look once again. I think it's just the lashes though. So this was once again in Lauren, a really nice, soft, muted-ish pink purple shade with like the tiniest hints of brown in it. That's what makes it so dark really, and more toned down, etc. Next up and second last we have Olive. Olive was either an aunt or a cousin. Gonna be one hell of a nice bright red. Ironically, given that Olives are green. Of course, ironically, you know, taking out my lip ring has made putting lipstick on of any kind so much easier, so much more convenient. This shade was once again in Olive. So it's a beautiful, very autumn tone, red tone, like either a blue tone or a brown tone red, but it's still bright red. So I absolutely love this shade. Once again, clashes with the makeup, and once again, such a wearable shade. I will eventually speak English flawlessly during one take. Last but by no means least, we now have Sally. Not recording, but it's alright. I just once again finished putting this on. So basically, as I was saying, this is definitely like a more orange tone version of Valerie shade that's really bright for me. Yeah, once again, the colour is really nice, but it just does not suit me. Now it looks like my sister has scored 2 shades, which I feel better about because I have like 80% of the bundle and I only gave my sister 1. But now she's got 2, so it's still a really nice shade and it'll just suit my sister so much better than what it will with me. That's just my opinion. I love all the shades, of course. You also have to work with what works for you, not what makes your mouth sound like a neon sign. Congratulations, Sean, you just got Valerie and Sally. Okay, so before I forget, I'm just gonna now play around with some of Rescue Me, which is the shade of the Benefit. Not the brand Benefit, but you know, the Helping Hand Benefit Hoo-Ha lipstick. As far as I can recall, it is a nice nude shade. This is basically what the packaging looks like. I'm pretty sure she has other packaging similar to this for other products that she has, but for the most part this one is all black, like the opposite of this. Obviously with white little paw prints, which would be way too tiny to show you a close-up of. And this is a cream lipstick, so it will go on nice and smoothly. But the actual bottle itself is like the same as all the others. It's kind of like another version of Locally. Okay, so creamy glides on too smoothly. It's like a creamier version of Locally. So this is Rescue Me, and this is for Locally. Just one shade darker. It could also be in comparison with... Yeah, let's get so officially back. Okay, so that one was Rescue Me for Locally. This one is Meraki, so which is much more pink orange tone. This one is Ubuntu. Yeah, Ubuntu is definitely a lot closer to Locally and Rescue Me. They're pretty much in the same, you know, pink range as each other. This is pretty much how Rescue Me looks like by itself. I'm gonna put Locally down first, and of course putting Rescue Me on top of that. It does lighten up a little bit, but it definitely looks a lot more less baby-ish with Locally under it. It's definitely a lot more wearable as well. But this is my kind of nude that I like. Okay, so this is basically Rescue Me on top of Locally. It's definitely a lot more toned down and more wearable for me, giving my skin tone. I keep making myself sound so European, but I definitely love this shade. But I will more feel better wearing it on top of like this Locally shade than just by itself. But this is Rescue Me. Okay, so I just decided to tack Jocelyn back on because it is a really nice shade and it works well with the makeup. So my final verdict whilst I'm now hanging on by a thread with one bar. So I definitely love all the shades. They are all so beautiful, pigmented, easy to put on, especially when you do have a little bit of lip balm on. Glide over very smoothly, but without the lip balm and your lips are just ordinary, the pencil will grip to your lip a little bit. I suppose the only con thing is you do have to sharpen it after like 3 uses or more. It depends on how many times you're using it before you have to sharpen it again. Although some people actually do enjoy sharpening up their lip liner, so it's not too much of an inconvenience. So anyway, so 2 of them are going to my sister, which is Sally and Valerie, which are nice pale shades. My sister is pale as it is, so it'll work really well for her. Other shades that I have, however, I will obviously keep, and they will work really, really well for me. So yeah, I absolutely love every single... too many people going past, I keep getting distracted. I am a freaking squirrel. So this was my first impressions on the xobeauty lip liners. I love them all so much, without a doubt. I do like these 2 as well, but they don't work for me. So just before I do let you go, however, I'm pretty sure the prices of these lip liners came down to about $109, but I'll obviously double check on the website. $109 spent, which you do get free shipping because you spent over $80, but yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all for my future ones. Bye!